Previously on Our Curious Georgia.
What is that?
Kale.
What is this bag?
Cacao.
Cacao? Since the war, was it 1975?
Is that fair? I don't know.
You're not gonna believe what I just saw.
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to the beach we go. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Hi ho. Georgia, where are we? Do we even need to tell anybody? No. The evidence is on your face, your hands. We're just down. This is kind of Mike Beach. The beaches of Danang. I don't know how to pronounce Phum Bum Dum Beach. On a Saturday night. This is what it looks like, right, Peach? This beach is deserted all day long. The keeners come out first thing in the morning, and then the after work beachgoers come after 5 p.m. But George and I are just coming for a nook mia and a coconut. You want to get a nook mia? Okay. This week's special for you, Georgia. Why is it special? Why is this week special? Because you're a little girl. Georgia's, it's only significant to us, but Georgia's spent more of her life here as of this week in Vietnam than she has in her home country of Canada, which is just kind of like a random little fact for us, but it's just kind of something we didn't really plan or predict. Oh, he's got a nice bite. Since we've spent so long in Danang, we've been here almost a year. We're coming up to our year mark soon. It's kind of cool because Danang is becoming more and more of a tourist destination, but it's still not on the map yet. But we just found out a random tidbit that Hoi An is now taken over as the #1 spot in Vietnam for tourism. So it beat out Hanoi this year. And also, Vietnam is going up, or last year went up 25% tourism, and this year they're looking to go up to 30%. 30%, Georgia! That's huge, for good reason though. So obviously, more and more people are wanting to come here and check out this country, and we thought, why not kind of highlight some of our favorite places? These obviously aren't everybody's favorite places, but they're ours. So we thought, let's showcase them and let you guys know what some of the hot spots are of Danang. So hope you enjoy. Say bye, George. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Coming in at number 10 is the Zone 5 Military Museum, which was built in 1977. We only recently made a day trip here, and if you're looking for a little refresher with your history lessons, don't miss this place. Along with its extremely rich culture, Vietnam's somewhat turbulent past has an incredible story to be told. A visit here will give you a closer look at their intense struggles and tremendous achievements. It's only 60,000 dong for your entrance fee and free for children. There's indoor and outdoor exhibits, and it's easily a place you can spend a couple of hours with your family checking out.
George, you like the airplane?
No way, I think they're real. Number 9 is Asia Park. This was one of the first attractions that we visited when arriving to Danang last year. I would almost compare this park to a small-scale Disney World, even though I haven't been to Disney World, with an East Asian flair. Super modern, super clean, and honestly very entertaining for all ages. The park is comprised of 3 main areas: the amusement park, the attraction and shows area, and the cultural park, which focuses more on the historical architecture of 10 Asian countries. 2 main highlights are the newly constructed monorail that circles the entire park and the famous Sun Wheel, which is one of the top 10 highest wheels in the world, standing at 115 meters high. Trust us, the views on top are super incredible. It's recommended to visit this park in the evening hours as it doesn't open up until 3:30 p.m. and it closes at 10:30 p.m. from Monday to Friday. As Danang gets nicknamed the colorful city, the way it illuminates at night, you will get a full-on display here. It's 300,000 for adults, and children over 1 meter tall. Children under 1 meter are free, thankfully. What do you see? Are we at the very top? Is this awesome or what, George? Number 8, getting away from the man-made attractions and looking more into Danang's natural wonders takes us to Marble Mountain. Situated about 9 kilometers south of Danang, Marble Mountain is actually a formation of 5 limestone and marble hills, all named after the elements wood, fire, metal, earth, and water. It's a fantastic place for the family to visit as it encompasses a host of Buddhist sanctuaries, pagodas, caves, tunnels, and it gives you a panoramic view of the ocean and surrounding villages of Danang. There's a really unique ancient folklore that goes along with Marble Mountain, but I'll let you discover that when you get here. With entrance fees of under $1 per person, it definitely fits all budgets. As for hiking around, just wear comfortable shoes as there are stone walkways everywhere and an elevator for those who don't wish to climb the stairs. We didn't climb the stairs. The opening hours are from 8 in the morning until 5 p.m.
Where are you taking Dad? Where are you taking Dad? You gonna show him around? Okay. Where's the Buddha? Where's all the Buddha? Do you see him anywhere? Oh, he's right there. That's right. There's all the Buddha statues.
So heading 9 kilometers in the opposite direction along the beach road towards Santra Mountain is our number 7, the all-impressive Lady Buddha built in the 18th century and has since been restored. She stands as the tallest Buddha statue in all of Vietnam at 67 meters high. That's equivalent to a 30-story building, to give you some perspective. Located on the grounds of Ling Ung Pagoda near the base of Santra Mountain, you can see beautiful views of coastal beaches. It's free to visit with donation boxes scattered around and great for people of all ages as there's plenty of room to walk around, take photos, and just enjoy the whole serene feel of the spot. Apparently, the story goes that Lady Buddha stands on the peninsula to protect Danang City and ward off any threatening storms and keep the people safe.
When Georgia sees Buddha, she does downward dog.
Definitely does yoga.
Yeah. Talk to her.
Where's the Buddha lady?
She's all about karma. Now, sticking with Santra Mountain, number 6 is also known as Monkey Mountain. And when you take a day or a half day to explore it, you will understand why. The summit of this national park stands at 693 meters above sea level and was a very enjoyable scooter ride to the top. Along the way, we made various stops, probably more than we needed, but the views were so incredible. So this is stop number 1. Let's go have a look at the view. What? Shut your mouth. Plus, there were literally monkeys swinging from tree to tree.
Very nice color.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay, this is the coolest one I've seen yet.
We were told the main species of monkey was called the red-shanked duke. So make sure to take some time to pull over and listen for them as you will hear them rustling in the trees. They even have ropes set up above the highway so it makes it easier for them to cross rather than risking getting hit by a vehicle. There are some random trails for hiking enthusiasts, although the most popular route to the top is by the winding highway. It's roughly a 35 to 40 minute drive to the top where you get an even more breathtaking views of the surrounding area in Danang City. There's also a replica of the Eiffel Tower up there representing the French influence that once was, as well as a statue of Confucius playing chess, and I dare you to challenge him. Yeah, that's Danang right there.
Okay,
So that big river
that's the...
right there is the Han River that splits the city, right? It goes all the way to Hoi An.
You can
Somewhere over there. Continuing with the natural landscape of the city, number 5 takes us to another beautiful winding road, perhaps arguably the most scenic road in all of Vietnam. Now remember, I did say arguably. It was made famous by the television show Top Gear. I give you the Hai Van Pass. This might be one of those day trips where even the overnighters who just spend 24 hours in Danang may want to consider. Simply find one of the hundreds of scooter rental shops in the city, ranging from 120 to 150,000 dong, and equip yourself with some wheels. Just grab a map or punch it into your GPS and hit the open road. I had an absolute blast exploring the pass, probably one of my favorite days here. From the city center to the very top only takes about 45 minutes, so you could really do it in a half day. Maybe even going past the summit to the next local town called Lang Co for a seaside lunch and a swim in the lagoon. Even on your way up, only 5 minutes outside the city limits, you can begin to see the jaw-dropping views and secluded beaches below. You could even make a quick pit stop at the Viewpoint restaurant, just grab a quick swing in the hammock and a coffee and a couple selfies on the famous rock out back that showcases the magnificent views of Danang. So the next two locations are on the outer limits of Danang, both an hour's drive from the city center. Number 4 brings us to one of the most gorgeous water parks we have ever visited. I really mean that. Nui Tent I. This place only opened earlier this year in April and is quickly becoming a hot attraction. Forget the beautiful wave pool and the fun little splash pad for the tykes. Just the views alone here and the surrounding geography is more than impressive.
Hi!
Unreal. Like, this entire place is mind-blowing at every corner. It's so beautiful.
I told you she would say it. It shows off both Vietnamese and Japanese architecture, and this park boasts everything from resorts to restaurants to hot springs to mineral and mud baths. You could easily hire a private car for under $30, and entrance fees are $15 for adults and free for young toddlers. And only a hop, skip, and a jump away, and I really mean that, literally 3 kilometers away, is another newly restored attraction / amusement park. Number 3 has us visiting Bona Hills, an old French resort that was constructed in the early 1900s. This place is definitely on a lot of tourist itineraries when visiting Danang, mainly because it gets loads of advertisement, as you will see billboards and posters all over the city about it. Bona Hills is a very unique place, almost surreal-like. Spending the day here, you would almost forget you're even in Vietnam, as it has a strong European look and feel to it. I won't lie and say it was our favorite destination, but similar to the water park, it offers a peaceful escape from the city heat and will excite any nature lover. Just the cable car ride up was the highlight of the day, as it is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the longest non-stop single-track cable car in the world. I gotta make sure I get that right. The entrance fee is $28 US for adults and $24 for children over 1 meter, and free for children under a meter. You could do the same thing and hire a private car, or you could book a tour with your hotel if that's your thing. And the hours of operation are 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
Jeff, the baby car? Look at the babies. Wow, yay!
来，我们拍一个照片，好吧？这样，
Yeah!
For number 2, we are bringing it back to the heart of Danang and one of the biggest wow factors of the city, the famous Dragon Bridge that stretches 666 meters in length over the Han River and is recorded as the longest bridge in all of Vietnam. This 6-lane bridge was completed in March 2013, and it costed the city an estimated $87 million to build. Yeah, you would think it's a wow factor. If you are lucky enough to visit Danang on a Saturday or Sunday, you shouldn't miss the water fire show that is displayed starting at 9 p.m. The city closes the bridge down and stops all traffic just minutes before the head of the dragon spits fire and water, lasting roughly 7 minutes. It really is something to see, as nowhere have I ever seen a bridge put on this kind of performance. I recommend coming a little early, as the walkways of the bridge fill up quickly with the locals and tourists from all over to take in the light show. And if you want a real cool view, check out some of the rooftop hotels nearby and set up shop. And once it's all over, you can easily head to the surrounding riverbanks, where there's an endless list of restaurants and shops.
And finally, this brings us to our number 1 spot, and perhaps everyone's most favorite spot, because at the end of the day, you can't beat nature. She's one powerful force. Where do we start? I mean, this is our daily hangout, sometimes twice a day. It's George's playground. It's where we love to relax and be together. BK Beach is one of the most popular beaches along the 30-kilometer stretch of coastline in central Vietnam. It has been ranked by Forbes magazine in 2005 as the 6th most attractive beaches on the planet, and was commended as one of the 10 most popular beaches in Asia by the Sunday Herald Sun of Australia. When you arrive here, you'll see just why. Danang city officials do a wonderful job preserving their gold mine, as they have cleanup crews daily scaling the sands. You can see beachgoers in the early hours and evening hours, but most often it feels like a private beach during the day. The water is so warm and quite calm, with no dangerous undertows, which is really great for little ones. Rainy season can bring on a few more waves, which actually attracts a small surf crowd. There are endless water activities to enjoy, from parasailing to jet skiing, paddleboarding, banana boating if that's your thing, or just grab a beach chair, umbrella, and a fresh coconut, all for under $3, and just admire the beauty. Georgia, where's the Buddha?
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that top 10 list for all of Danang. There are 3 more honorable mentions, we should say. We just haven't been to them. Well, 2 of them we haven't been to. One being Mi San, which is like an ancient ruin. It's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is like an hour that way. Just that we can't comment on it because we've never seen it yet. The other one would be, here, I'll take you to it. And the next one, I guess I won't take you to it, but I'll show you, is that island way out there. That's the Cham Islands. I guess the best way is to take a speedboat from Hoi An over to it, do a day trip. You can even do an overnight trip. There's a couple homestays on the island. I think most of them are uninhabited, but I don't know. I'm not going to tell you any facts on it because I've never been, but I promise you we will go there. And last but not least, I don't know about you guys, but I have a thing for rooftops. I just think it gives you a whole nother perspective of a city. Anytime I'm in a major city, I try to see what the tallest building or tallest tower is and go to the top and just have a look of the land, basically. But this one is my favorite. This is right close to our home. There's a few rooftops in Danang that get noticed, but this is our number one. This is called a la carte. The reason being is because of that. You get the best of both worlds. There's a couple cool rooftops over here. One being that one, which is Muang Tan, and then this one is the Novotel, which is a 360 sky bar. It's like a bar and nightclub. I've never seen it, but apparently it gets rave reviews, but those get more city views. This gets the beach, which to me is the best. So this is, if you do want to come to Danang and see a rooftop bar, check out this one. It's like a 4-star hotel, so you're gonna pay a little bit more for drinks or coffees, but well worth it. Even just come up here like I have right now. I haven't bought a thing and just shoot videos or take photos. You can't use the pool and that infinity pool unless you're a guest, but still you get the views and you're fine. The biggest pool is right there. That one. It's free. It's free. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next week. Georgia, do you miss Mommy?
Yes.
Where is she?
Yeah.
Where's Mommy?
No.
Where's Georgie?
Yeah.
Where's Georgie?
Outside.
Outside with?
Daddy.
So Mommy go to work, Georgie stay home with Daddy.
Outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
Right.